challenge you're having is the office space. Yeah, the office space. Let me show you through.
Little precious. How old are you? 8. 8. Let's hope. Great. 3. That's big girl, eh? You know me. You know me. Anatafuta passport. Okay, how is school? Okay. So, nilikuwa na appointment kama
nilikuwa na appointment. Nilikuwa hapa jana mimi yangu ilinisort. Yangu sasa.
Ngoja sana.
Yesterday I applied for my 2 kids. Now I'm applying for this one. Yeah.
Today you're happy for
This one.
yes. Hello.
Hello. I'm good. Yes.
Now what's your experience?
I'm applying for my son. Yes, I was here last month. Yes, he's seated there.
Okay.
So I came last month and today I will here.
But from last month to now,
yeah, it's here. 12 seconds. Yes, because of the queue, but it's here.
So you're coming now
For by
Yes, then the passports come back. Then we go for a visa confirmation.
Let's go.
So
long as
the Kenyan
don't have like
documents, we don't
but in
take
practice, where do they come from?
all of us. All of us.
From all over.
Meru, Isiolo, Garissa, Moyale, Laikipia, some Mombasa, Nairobi, majority Nairobi, Machakos.
Somebody come from Mombasa. Office there. Pass Nairobi. Come to
Wengine ni maybe they're working here within Nairobi
or maybe they are
they are the one who have been printed, they have been brought back, we have sorted them, so we put them in the pigeon, and then we send messages to the applicants telling them the passport are ready. Like right now we're sorting for the passport for the collection.
how long have they been here? Some of them.
From other step. From poster to that will be good because you are lacking space.
Treat that as an uncollected good.
Yes.
We will dispose of it.
That
withdraw it, and they'll have to their prayer
flesh. Yes.
Because
they have
some
been here
of
for
the
some
people
more
who
than
are making a lot of complaints about us.
That's true.
That they applied a long time ago and they don't have passports.
That's true.
Sini hapo. Ndio wanasema I applied 5 years ago, I don't have.
And even this one's in hapa more than 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Hiyo ni mingi. In fact, going forward, every office must have a service charter, which must have service delivery timelines for everything, including collection.
Yes.
Once you receive the passport here after printing, those passports must be with the owners within 24 hours. Yeah, because up to and until somebody has their passport in their hands, means to connect.
It's true.
Sindio?
Tumekuwa kabisa.
Hiyo unasikia backlog. It includes this one. Hii ni backlog.
It's true.
Sindio? Paka mwananchi apate passport sasa ndio amepata.
Amepata passport. Yes.
So I think part of it is also the problem with the members of the public.
It's true.
They apply.
Actually, the collection part.
Yes. RRI countrywide. Na tuseme this number of days you collect both at headquarters and regional offices. We even publish hata hizi tutaiweka kwa gazeti. Passport number this, number this, number this, number this. You have this time to collect. After that, we will withdraw it. We will withdraw because the law allows us to withdraw passports. And then we dispose of it, and then people have to apply. So that's number one. But even so, the space is still very small. You guys are congested. Si hapa kuna ofisa watatu.
Yes.
Sindio?
Yes.
Hapa. Hapana. Na mashini ni ile ya Vasco da Gama. Sindio hii?
Yeah, hii ni ya scanning.
Hii ni ya scanner ya Vasco da Gama.
tuna a bit of challenges but we're trying our best to.
So we'll upgrade your computers.
Thank you, sir.
We'll upgrade the IT
it.
system. We will give you better equipment.
Thank you.
Sasa lakini muwe mnavaa majina.
Ndio
Ndio mwananchi akikuja anasema anasoma jina. Hiyo vile tunaendelea tutapangana hapo. Now so equipment mko chini. Yeah, it's like yeah. Do we have land here for irrigation? Let's find out if there is land. If you are told here we are holding how many passports here?
Letters of circumstance is the letter you write kutuambia how your passport got lost. You have it. This one is not addressed to immigration. Unajua kuandika barua? Official letter. Do you know how to write one? Do you know how to write one? Would you? On your left side. On your right side.
Since you come to visit, I can get over that.
They found out that it was dispatched, but they have not sorted the dispatch.
So, you applied online?
January, yeah.
Online?
Yeah.
Then, metrics you came to do here?
Yeah.
Why? You come from Raila?
Because
it was easy?
Yeah, it was, the dates, they were really booked.
Also, if you did biometrics here, it means the passport will come here.
Yeah, that's what they told me.
So but it's ready?
Yeah, they told me that it's ready. They thought the dispatch
But
yeah, from 2.
Ukipata uniambie ukipata.
Okay.
Hiyo iko.
Yes, I'm waiting now. Yes. Yes, I'm just waiting for connection. Yes. I'm okay.
Are you sure? Students. Wananchi. So this is the queue for what now? Utamaliziwa nyote.
Camera. Concentrate the camera. Yes, sir.
Yeah, tu ukasema very good.
Unajua sasa hapa ni instructions.
I know. Kila mahali iko na sheria
yake. Sign hapo.
Are you well?
Yeah.
Asante sana.
Right hand for fingers. Right hand.
So after. Oh, is that so?
Yeah, I'm fast. Gumba zote mbili.
Very good. In Kenya, you know your physical facilities, computers.
Yeah, constrained.
Space iko kidogo. But you guys are trying. Nashukuru sana. Thank you. Nashukuru. Kuna maafisa wachache ambao wanaharibia sifa wale maafisa wazuri, na hao ndio tunakabiliana nao. Na hawa vile vile wanashirikiana na wakora ambao ni brokers. Kuna watu hawataki passport, wao sio members of staff, wao sio askari, lakini wanakaa kwa maofisi ya uhamiaji hapo wakiwa mabroka wa kutapeli wananchi pesa, na wanashirikiana na idadi dogo ya maafisa wetu wa uhamiaji. Na hiyo 1% ya maafisa wabaya tutawatoa wote, na tumeanza na already tumefanya kazi kubwa sana, na hivi karibuni tutaongeza idadi ya wale watu tumepeleka kotini, kwa sababu haiwezekani wewe uwe afisa wa serikali uko na mshahara lakini hautosheki na ile mshahara uko nayo, unaenda kunyanyasa mwananchi ambaye anatafuta cheti ya kusafiria ili labda aende kwa matibabu, ama wale wanafunzi wanaenda kusoma ng'ambo. Kwa hivyo ni kweli tuko na maafisa wachache ambao wanaharibia hao wengine sifa, na tunaendelea kuwakamata na uchunguzi unaendelea. Na mimi nataka wale maafisa wazuri, kwa sababu ndio wengi, waendelee kufanya kazi na wasiwe na wasiwasi, na tutawaunga mkono, tutawatetea mpaka maslahi yao yawe hata bora zaidi. Lakini wale wachache ni sisi na sheria na wao, na kama mlivyosikia mambo ni yale yale, idadi ya mambo ni ile ilisemekana. So ni hivyo, tuko tu hapo, and we are not apologizing, by the way. Corruption is an evil, it's an evil thing, it's a cancer. Corruption can destroy the country completely. Many countries have been brought down because of corruption. Because a corrupt road engineer will build a road in a short way, that road will kill people. Because they have taken a bribe to take shortcuts. Instead of building a good bridge, they build a bad bridge, people come there and perish. A corrupt person will, in exchange for money, sell the country's security to terrorists, to people who can bring down this country. Corruption, a corrupt doctor, a corrupt nurse can orchestrate the pilfering of drugs that would have saved the lives of people. And many countries have come down, not because there is no money, there are no resources, but because of corruption. So this space, we will push reforms on zero tolerance to corruption very vehemently and without excuses. And the corner where we have placed corrupt people is the same corner we have placed all the other bad people, including terrorists and bandits and drug barons and all the other people who are destructive to the society. So I want to confirm ya kwamba mambo ni hayo. After we repaired our printers and initiated all these reforms, we've been working overdrive, especially in Nairobi on 24-hour basis with day and night shifts. And we are not going to stop until we clear the backlog. And even after we clear the backlog, we'll continue working on 24-hour day and night shifts to make sure that we bring down the turnaround time for service delivery, so that going forward, nobody should wait for their passport beyond 7 days. We want to achieve that in the next 1 or 2 months. And after we stabilize at 7 days, we will again move our targets forward and bring the turnaround time for passports from the time you apply to the time you receive it to 3 days, and for emergency cases to 24 hours. And that is the vision we have. In the long term, if you ask me where I would like to see this service 5 years from now, I see the issuance of passports in Kenya becoming a one-day service. You apply in the morning, you get your passport the same day, unless there is a security issue that requires to be verified in case somebody has criminal records and we want to verify anything. But for 99.99%, we want eventually in the long term to reduce the turnaround time for issuance of passports to 1 day. That is our vision, and we can achieve it in 5 years. But at the meantime, we have the historical issues to deal with. We are working hard. We are committed to clearing the backlog, and on Wednesday, we'll be announcing further measures. We'll be updating the country on where we are and announcing further measures on how to manage this situation. We have discovered, after we improved on our service delivery, that we have quite a number of uncollected passports, including in this office. This office alone in Embu is holding approximately 6,000 uncollected passports. Nairobi is holding somewhere between 20 and 30,000 uncollected passports. And the other regional offices also are having some uncollected passports. And therefore, on Wednesday, we are going to initiate a nationwide rapid results initiative on collection of passports. And we are going to make it mandatory for all the people of Kenya who have applied for passports, and we have printed those passports. We have those passports. They must collect those passports within the period that we are going to announce on Wednesday. And every person, we will even publish those passport numbers and those public holders with a notice that they must come and collect them. If they don't, we will announce the measures we will take, because you can't put us under pressure as immigration officers to give you a passport, then when it is printed, you don't come for it. Some of them, we have tried sending them SMS messages, calling them to come and pick, and they are not in a hurry. So we will force everyone to come and pick their passports within a certain period of time. If they don't pick, we will apply the law in terms of making sure that we find a way of disposing and closing that chapter. But that is a subject for next week. For now, I think I'm happy. I want to thank the team here, the officer in charge, the security officers who are helping here with order and law here. I just want to thank them. I want to thank members of the public, and I carry back to Nairobi the commitment to improve the facilities here, and also to look at the welfare of the staff here, and also to look at the IT infrastructure and software that we need to upgrade in this place. Nawashukuru sana, nawatakia kila laheri.
Labda waziri,
yes.
Swali moja. Kuna madai baadhi ya maafisa katika idara wana ufisadi.
For this office, I have just come here without announcing to anybody. The officer in charge, the staff, did not know that I'm coming here. But I had not come here to harass them. I came here to check on them. Yeah? I just realized I had a few minutes. I said, why don't I pass through Embu and say hi to my staff and officers and see how they are doing. But also I wanted to check on how far the reforms that we have directed that should take place have cascaded to the regional offices, because you can clean up the headquarters but still have bottlenecks in the regional offices. So I decided to surprise my colleagues here, and my findings are as follows: that I think service delivery here is going on well. I have even interacted with members of the public, and you know, members of the public are very honest. If they had been harassed or if they had been asked to bribe people and so forth, they would have told me, because they know I will protect them. So they have told me they are happy. Of course, they would have been happier if they got their passports a little earlier, but at least they are being treated well. The queues are moving. People are coming here on appointments, and there are various spots which I have seen for documentation, where they are presenting documentation. I think I am happy with the process there. I have also been able to visit the place where those who are coming for biometrics are going to. I'm very happy. The process there is quite expeditious. Nobody is taking more than a minute or 1.5 minutes inside the biometrics room. So you see a long line, but the clearance rate is very good. So I'm very happy. We have about 20 immigration officers here, and given the workload here, we have committed to increase that number. Shortly we'll post 5 new officers here, and in a few months another 5 to bring the total complement for this office to 30 immigration officers. We have also noticed that this facility is not looking so good. The space is congested, the building is old and dilapidated. Our officers are working in a very congested and constraining environment. So we have undertaken to improve the physical facilities for this regional office. It's a very important regional office. It is serving so many people from many counties where we do not have similar offices. Therefore, we have committed that government will upgrade the facilities for the Embu regional office to make sure that our officers and our staff members serve in a decent place, and also to make sure that members of the public who come here seeking for services find a decent, presentable facility where they are treated by staff who are happy because they are working in a good environment. We have also witnessed that the equipment they are using, they are not up to date. So we have to upgrade the IT equipment here, the software, and all that goes with greater efficiency for the staff who are working here. I'm convinced the work going on here is okay, because what I have seen is that my officers and staff members look very tired, meaning they have been working throughout the day. You can see a fellow who has been working since morning from far, and you can see a fellow who has just arrived because they have heard the minister is around, and or maybe they had gone to town and they just heard them around and they have come back. So they look okay, they look a bit tired, and that is the spirit which we want to build. So I want to promise my support, not just for this regional office, but all our regional offices. And we are going to have more regional offices, including the one for Garissa, which I think is now complete, and it should be opened any time from now. We have acquired a new building in Garissa town, and we will be posting staff there any time from now. Maafisa wetu wengi wanafanya kazi nzuri sana. 99% ya maafisa wetu ni watu wazuri, wanafanya kazi kwa bidii, hata kama vifaa vyao ni kidogo na labda ofisi zao sio mahali pazuri sana, wanafanyia kazi. Vile vile maafisa wetu wa usalama wanajaribu, wale ambao wanafanya kazi katika kusaidia mambo ya hii idara ya uhamiaji. Lakini kama nilivyosema, kuna maafisa wachache ambao wanaharibia sifa wale maafisa wazuri, na hao ndio tunakabiliana nao. Na hawa vile vile wanashirikiana na wakora ambao ni brokers. Kuna watu hawataki passport, wao sio members of staff, wao sio askari, lakini wanakaa kwa maofisi ya uhamiaji hapo wakiwa mabroka wa kutapeli wananchi pesa, na wanashirikiana na idadi dogo ya maafisa wetu wa uhamiaji. Na hiyo 1% ya maafisa wabaya tutawatoa wote, na tumeanza na already tumefanya kazi kubwa sana, na hivi karibuni tutaongeza idadi ya wale watu tumepeleka kotini, kwa sababu haiwezekani wewe huwe afisa wa serikali uko na mshahara lakini hautosheki na ile mshahara uko nayo, unaenda kunyanyasa mwananchi ambaye anatafuta cheti ya kusafiria ili labda aende kwa matibabu, ama wale wanafunzi wanaenda kusoma ng'ambo. Kwa hivyo ni kweli tuko na maafisa wachache ambao wanaharibia hao wengine sifa, na tunaendelea kuwakamata na uchunguzi unaendelea. Na mimi nataka wale maafisa wazuri, kwa sababu ndio wengi, waendelee kufanya kazi na wasiwe na wasiwasi, na tutawaunga mkono, tutawatetea mpaka maslahi yao yawe hata bora zaidi. Lakini wale wachache ni sisi na sheria na wao, na kama mlivyosikia mambo ni yale yale. idadi ya mambo ni ile ilisemekana. So ni hivyo. Tuko tu hapo. And we are not apologizing, by the way. Corruption is an evil. It's an evil thing. It's a cancer. Corruption can destroy the country completely. Completely. Many countries have been brought down because of corruption. Because a corrupt road engineer will build a road in a short way, that road will kill people. Because they have taken a bribe to take shortcuts. Instead of building a good bridge, they build a bad bridge, people come there and perish. A corrupt person will, in exchange for money, sell the country's security to terrorists, to people who can bring down this country. Corruption, a corrupt doctor, a corrupt nurse can orchestrate the pilfering of drugs that would have saved the lives of people. And many countries have come down, not because there is no money, there are no resources, but because of corruption. So this space, we will push reforms on zero tolerance to corruption very vehemently and without excuses. And the corner where we have placed corrupt people is the same corner we have placed all the other bad people, including terrorists and bandits and drug barons and all the other people who are destructive to the society. So I want to confirm ya kwamba mambo ni hayo vile mlisikia. Asanteni sana, mbarikiwe, uwe na wakati mzuri, na sijui nani aliwaambia niko hapa.